two British nationals are self-isolating at home in the UK after potential exposure to hantavirus on the MV Hantavirus. That's the name of the ship. Okay, so they've already docked. They've already been let off the ship and also flown home. I don't know how they got home. Clearly, there's probably no budget for private flights for everyone. So what did you do? You put them in a commercial flight, have them wear masks that, by the way, probably not even N95. Holy crap. So yeah, they're actually being let off. There's Dutch hantavirus victims visited Chile, Uruguay, Argentina before the cruise. This is according to the Argentine Health Ministry. Argentine experts will travel to a place called Ushuaia, which is famously known as the end of the world. They're going there to test the rodents for hantavirus. And here's the weird part, okay? Argentina's main hypothesis is that a Dutch couple may have been exposed to rodents while visiting a landfill during a tour in Ushalaka Ding Dong. Visiting a landfill. Yeah. You know, the Netherlands, I thought you guys had standards out there in Europe. You guys are traveling like third worlders here. Who the hell goes to another country on vacation to go visit a landfill? Okay? That's the most disturbing part about this. I'm like, you like the smell out there? I mean, there was a Fry's Electronics I used to go to that was probably a mile away from the landfill. You could smell it from Fry's Electronics. It was awful. And you guys are flying to landfills to visit them. Very bizarre there. Okay. What else is there? A flight attendant from Haarlem. Is that how you spell Harlem with two A's? A flight attendant from Haarlem has been hospitalized due to a possible hantavirus infection, according to a Dutch broadcaster RTL. She came into contact in Johannesburg, South Africa with the 69-year-old Dutch woman who died from the virus. So the lady who went to go visit the landfill for whatever reason, who's dead now, this person from Haarlem came in contact with them. And yeah, that's in New York City. So going beyond that, hold on, there's another disturbing one because it's also arriving to Texas, by the way. Where is it? Cruise ship anchoring off of the Canary Islands. I just saw it popped up. There it is. 2 Texas residents were among the passengers aboard the MV Hantavirus, according to Texas Health and Human Services Department. Officials says the pair left the ship and returned to the United States before the hantavirus outbreak was identified. The individuals report no symptoms and say they did not have contact with anyone who was ill while on board. The one in Haarlem is, though. They are now self-monitoring with daily temperature checks and have agreed to contact public health officials if any signs of illnesses develop. So we do have people sick now in a number of countries all of a sudden. And we got a midterm. We got a very important midterm this year. And again, coincidence. This is happening months prior. Oh, that's cool. That's convenient, right? For the Democrat mail-in ballots program. This is footage from the ship when the captain was notifying passengers that someone on the cruise died.
Well, good morning, everybody. This is my sad duty to inform you that one of our passengers sadly passed away last night. Tragic as it is.
I don't know why you have to announce this. You know, I mean, I get it's something spreading around, but is he gonna talk about that?
It was due to natural causes, we believe.
No, he's blaming on natural causes, so he's not even warning them to, hey, maybe stay in your stay in your little rooms and don't swap spit with people you don't know.
And also, whatever kind of issues he was struggling with, I'm told by the doctor were not infectious. So the ship is safe when it comes to that.
Boy, were you wrong about that.
Of course, it's a very, very sad circumstance that will have an effect on our operations. I'll leave the details to Hans. Look, it happens at sea sometimes. very sad, very tragic. Do everything we can in order to make sure that all the duties are observed and done in a dignified way. We're in the middle of the Atlantic. It's only a few places we can go to. These places happen to be on our itinerary. This is secondary though. Anyways, the ship is safe. This gentleman unfortunately succumbed to natural causes. And like I say, we'll do what we can in order to continue in a safe and so dignified way.
So you didn't want to... He blamed it on natural causes. Next story. One of the evacuees from the ship tested positive for Hantavirus. They are at a Dutch hospital. I believe this is the person from Haarlem. See, Dutch National Institute. I know there's not a lot of details here. But look, guys, I don't want to spread panic, but maybe don't unnecessarily shake hands with people for a bit, yeah? Because it is an election season, which, by the way, brings us to our poll. The poll, oh, come on, where's the poll? It disappeared? What is going on? Hold on. Let's refresh that. Oh, great. F5. Here we go. I don't know why the poll didn't show up. But anyways, the poll is, do you think the Hantavirus will be another pandemic? 26% you said yes, midterms are months away, just like in 2020. 7% says yes, they have jabs to sell. I bet they already have them made, huh? 2% says yes, China wants to sell PPEs. Yeah, they have a monopoly on PPE production, by the way. They made billions of dollars just selling PPEs. 65% say all the above. Yeah. Three birds, one stone, right? Come on. There we go. So that's gone to the Dutch hospital. The World Health Organization chimed in on this, and surprisingly, you guys might have been like, oh yeah, they're gonna try to scare the crap out of everyone, right? No, they're not. They're not. And by the way, they also did the same thing at the very early stages of COVID. Remember, they were telling everyone, oh, it's going to be fine. You're making a big stink out of nothing. We're going to kill Kobe Bryant to distract everyone from the pandemic. Remember that? And then Nancy Pelosi went out and says, oh, don't you dare ban flights from China. That's racist. Remember that? And then we got the WHO coming out and saying, oh, no, it's not a pandemic yet. No, it's not the whole world. It's just some of the world. Oh, no, China's doing... what China's doing is good for the world. Remember that guy? We're going to hear from him in a bit. Anyways, this lady here is from the WHO, and she says, so when I first heard this, I'm like, oh, it's going to be a nothing burger, right? But now they're telling us it's going to be a nothing burger. So I'm like, okay, this is going to get bad then, because they did the same thing in 2020, okay? She says here, this is not coronavirus. This is a very different virus. This is not the start of a COVID pandemic. Yeah, so they're telling us, don't worry, keep your flights going, keep shaking hands, keep going to your brothels, everything's going to be fine.
This is not coronavirus. This is a very different virus. We know this virus. Hantaviruses have been around for quite a while. There's a lot of detail that we know. I'm going to ask Anais.
It has been a while for a while, but you know what's changed lately? It's now human-to-human transmissible. Isn't that interesting? It's a little bit of a change there, isn't it? Yeah.
Come in and say this, but I want to be unequivocal here. This is not SARS-CoV-2. This is not the start of a COVID pandemic. This is an outbreak that we see on a ship. There's a confined area. We have 5 confirmed cases so far. We completely understand why these questions are coming, and we are trying to provide all of the information that we can. That's why we're having a press conference here to give accurate information, and we're grateful for all of those out there who are asking these types of questions. But this is not the same situation we were in 6 years ago. It doesn't spread.
Yeah, it's a different situation because China's economy is on the brink of collapse, and if we actually have a pandemic right now, they're in a lot of trouble. Yeah.
The same way.
That's the difference. The difference is now, right now, China, the country that controls these guys, China cannot afford one right now. They are on the brink of collapse. 4 major tour manufacturers shut down last week. It is a ghost town in Beijing for the little annual festival, whatever they do.
Like coronaviruses do, it's very different. It's that close, intimate contact that we've seen. And most hantaviruses don't transmit between people at all. Most
don't, but this one did. Yeah, there's more than one person sick on that ship. 5 to be exact.
hantaviruses are transmitted.
You're telling me 5 of the ones to go visit a landfill for whatever reason on vacation, they started swapping spit? They snuck the mice with them, like it's Ratatouille's gonna cook for them and shit?
From rodents or their feces or their saliva in their droppings to people. And only this one particular virus, the Andes virus, which has been identified here, we've seen some human-to-human transmission. And again,
so you have seen human-to-human transmission. Okay, well. There goes your first theory, right? These guys just contradicting each other in the same paragraph.
I want to reiterate, the actions that are being taken on board are precautionary to prevent any onward spread. And so there's a lot that is being done right now to be able to try to minimize the risk even further. But I do want NIH to come in and provide a little bit. No? Okay. Oh, okay.
It's funny that you're opting to quarantine the sick when just 6 years ago you quarantined everyone. What happened? Well, why not this time? Is it because China needs a GDP in order to stay afloat? Because we blew up their oil supply? Is that what it is? So here's Dr. SpongeBob Squarehead here, Brown SpongeBob here, saying, "Oh, I hope you can see the value of what we do, United States and Argentina. This is why you have to give us lots of money."
Health security needs universality. And any vacuum...
He singled out those 2 countries because we just left the WHO. Us and Argentina. Because the WHO is nothing but a Chinese puppet organization at this point.
Any space which is not covered actually gives advantage to the virus.
Yeah, fun fact, if you're wondering why he got such a prestigious job, this guy was head of a terrorist organization that regime changed Ethiopia. Yeah, he's a terrorist.
And the best immunity we have is solidarity. So because of the event that's happening now, and both Argentina and the US are affected, I think they will reconsider their decisions because they can see how important universality is for health security.
Wait, hold on. You want us to reconsider the fact that we're no longer giving you millions and millions of dollars? What have you done in all of this? First of all, I've been talking about this for 3 days, okay? Where have you guys been? Apparently, we don't need you. All you need to do is give countries free speech and people like me can talk about it. I've been texting people all morning this morning. I'm like, hey, maybe don't jack people off you don't know. Because they might have Hantavirus. Just for now until it blows over, okay? I'm not saying lock down and wear a mask everywhere you go because most masks don't work. But maybe avoid that brothel this weekend. Maybe don't go get a massage tomorrow, yeah? That's it. Simple. Very simple text message. Well, where have you been? What have you been doing for 3 days? Oh, you're barely having a presser now.
Because viruses don't care about our politics, and they don't care about our borders, and they don't care about, all the excuses that we may have. So I hope this could be a good lesson for the whole world because
we have a CDC, we have an HHS. We don't need the WHO. We have our own health people. Okay, we redid the whole pyramid. Yeah.
Solidarity is our best immunity.
You know what the CDC doesn't do? Or at least the new one does not cover up for China like you do.
I repeat. Thank you.
Anyways. Yeah, he cuts his hair differently because I've been calling him a square. I've been calling him Brown SpongeBob Squarehead for many months, and now he's like, oh, okay, I get the round haircut now. Next story. This is a very disturbing post right here. This is dated June 10th, 2022. Okay. It says 2023 Corona ended, meaning that was the end of the declaration of the pandemic right there. And then it says 2026 Hantavirus. Yeah. We got another one of these, guys. We got another one of these posts that predict things. So, very disturbing. Yes, lots of comments here. 21,000 comments already. Let's see what comments are saying. No other explanation other than the CIA predicting world events with tweets. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. You guys are bad at memeing. Feels the aura. Okay, this is stupid. Okay, but there's another one. This one right here, dated May 1st, 2012. And said, overheard behind me while watching H5N1 NAS workshop today. Someone was quoted saying, you want to really make a pandemic? Make hantavirus human transmissible. Indicating that there was a point in time where it was not. So, yeah. So, if there's guys, just maybe avoid the massage parlor for the weekend, yeah? Ladies, maybe call out sick from your massage parlor jobs for a little bit. I don't know, guys. That's just my position right now. I like Jimmy was thinking the same thing. Oh, this is gonna be a nothing burger. There's been a number of these, right, that have come and gone. Remember the monkeypox one